Hello students, Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to tell you about father of accounting who has given us this double entry accounting system, debit and credit. And now definitely the accounting has changed a lot in so many years. But even then, so see who is father of accounting? Yes, this is father of accounting. Luca Piccioli. He is a Franciscan, but born in Italy, brought up in Italy, who introduced double entry system or debit credit in accounts. He's called father of accounting. You can find him a lot about him on Google, Luca Piccioli. Okay. Now, what he did, he gave us the idea of T accounts. He gave us the idea of T accounts. See how it worked. Okay. How it worked. Actually, what he did, he said maintaining accounts of big organization or accounts of organization on accounting equation, as we did in our last class, when I was telling you the double entry concept in accounting equation. He said, okay, it is difficult. So rather make T accounts for every item of every financial element, we should make a T account. Getting my point here. So what he did, see. Now, what he did, okay, let me check one thing if I forgot something. No, inside page layout reference. No. Size is A4. Margins narrow. Okay. Now I forgot where are the tools. Cover page tables. So okay. So what he did, he made a T account. Okay, date, description. Okay, debit. Okay, date, description. Got it. This is called T account in standard form. Now see. So this is the actual real figure of a T account. Why he has given the name of the column debit and credit? There are so many teachers who will tell you debit means coming in and credit means goes out. This is actually true for only for assets. If assets are coming in, it's debit, it's going out, it's credit. But not true for all financial elements. So all my children, please be careful about it. Right? Please do not follow debit means coming in and credit means going out. Okay? This is only true for assets. But what about other financial elements? We are not doing only assets. Are you getting my point clear? So what you have to do, you have to remember thoroughly the rules of debit and credit. Rules of debit and credit. Okay, you have to learn them thoroughly. Rules of debit and credit. Okay. See now, insert. See, the first financial element we have is assets. Okay, so assets are increasing. We have to record in debit column, and if they are decreasing, you have to record it in credit column. So coming in and going out, the meaning आना जाना जिसको कहते हैं हमारे teachers, it's only true for assets, not for other areas. No, Luca has formulated the rules of debit and credit. Okay, asset increases debit, decreases credit. Okay, number 2, liabilities. Okay, liabilities increases credit, decreases debit. So where is the rule of debit means coming in and credit means going out? Only true for assets. Please don't go for coming in. Learn the rules of debit and credit by heart. Come to capital. Capital increases credit, decreases debit. Revenues increases credit, decreases debit. Expenses increases debit, decreases These are the rules of debit and credit. Learn them by heart. Okay. Now, what is the dual aspect now? Dual aspect of accounting. Dual aspect concept. Or you can say double entry system. What is dual aspect or double entry system? Now, okay. Okay, now what is it? For every debit, there must be a credit. And it's true. Yesterday when we were discussing accounting questions, suppose the owner has invested cash in business. Cash, we have added 50,000 cash, we have added 50,000 capital. This is double entry system. Now, double entry system has been shifted to if you are debiting something, you have to credit something. This is dual aspect, double entry accounting system. Are you getting my point clear? You have to learn rules of debit and credit by heart. You have to learn how to analyze a transaction for debit and credit. Otherwise, please don't go for accounting. Leave it. Leave this subject. Debit का मतलब आना, credit का मतलब जाना. It's not accounting, यार. It's not accounting. I'm telling you. Okay. Okay. Now this is a T account. Acha. There is a question. Why he has used the name of the column as debit and name of this column as credit for amount? Okay. Why? This is a question. Okay. Anna, you must have this question in your mind. Okay, why he has used the word debit and credit? I'm getting my point clear. Why? Huh? Why? Why not some other name? Why not the name of these two columns are given as me and my, Coca-Cola and Pepsi? Why debit and credit? France and Italy. The two columns in France and Italy. Europe and America. Any name. Why debit and credit? Because before accounting, there was a subject named bookkeeping. Bookkeeping was the old system of recording some transaction, and there were only 4 items they record: cash inflow, cash outflow, amount which we have to receive from customer is debit, and amount which we have to pay to our suppliers or creditors is called credit. So these two names, debit and credit, was taken from bookkeeping by Luca in accounting to give the name of 2 columns only. This is just the name of 2 columns. There is no meaning of debit and credit. If you see the dictionary, you will find debit means left-hand side of the account and credit means right-hand side of the account. So there is no way of coming in and going out. Ana or jana has no sense. You have to learn rules of debit and credit because Luca has just given the name of 2 columns and he developed rules of debit and credit. And double aspect concept or double entry system. For every debit, there must be a credit. If you are debiting something, you have to credit something. Getting my point clear? Very easy. I'm telling you. See. Okay. Suppose owner invested cash in business. $50,000. Done. So what we have to do? We have to make a T account for cash. Okay, this is a T account of cash. Okay, now see, cash is coming in. Cash is asset. It is increasing asset debit. So cash debit. This is a cash T account. T account of cash. This is T account of cash. Cash debit. Getting my point clear? Cash debit. And the other T account, because we have to follow double entry, the other T account we have to record is capital account. Okay. So this is capital account, and this account is going to be credit. How much? 50,000. Asset increases debit, capital increases credit. This is the rule. This is the way. Now here in description, when we are debiting cash, the credit is the reason. Capital, when we are creating capital, debit is the reason cash. Now from this system, we can easily know that we are accountant. Okay, please be careful. We are not owner of the business. We are accountant. We have 50,000 cash coming in, increasing, we have debited. Kahan se aaya paisa? What is the source? The source is given here, capital. Okay. Now, if you see the capital account, how much is capital is given? 50,000 in the form of cash. This is double entry system. Debit and credit. Please follow all the transactions according to rules of debit and credit, not coming in and going out. This is the false system of accounting. डेबिट का मतलब आना, क्रेडिट का मतलब जाना. पता नहीं कौन सिखा रहा है यार. That's wrong. You have to follow these rules of debit and credit. Are you getting my point clear? You have to follow these rules of debit and credit. This is the rule of debit and credit. And this is how we do postings. Posting means recording in T accounts. So in my next class, in the next class, I will tell you how to analyze a transaction for debit and credit. What to debit in a transaction and what to credit in a transaction. There are more than, in O levels, there are more than, I think, 20 to 30 transactions. If you analyze them and if you record them, if you understand the analysis, you can easily do the accounting. Are you getting my point clear? So for every transaction, there must be a debit and a credit. Are you getting my point clear? So inshallah, in our next class, we'll continue with our debit and credit. Kindly subscribe my channel. Write to me. Leave a comment if you want me to improve something or you want some explanations, I'm ready to give it to you. Okay, all my beloved students. Take care. Allah Hafiz.